We're here at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. And it's pretty nice to see all the different kinds of people that you wouldn't normally look at. A bunch of different birds. Now we're here at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, and I have made videos before talking about the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, but I decided to just give you guys like a little walk around and just show you some of the people that I see. So in order to get to where I am, you have to make a right from the entrance of the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, past this corridor that looks like of like an Asian garden, and then you can make a parking right in front near there, and then you just go walk straight into this little corridor right here. So we'll see what we see inside. It's pretty nice. When they came right here, and I saw something. I just saw this photo. Eisner. And this was what caught my eye right here. Ford Sterling. The Keystone Cop of the silent era. Some of the oldest people probably buried here too. Sometimes it's very difficult to find a specific person that you want to pay homage to. You kind of have to look beforehand, because if you're definitely just coming just to try to find them, it'll take a lot longer to figure out where they come from. But even with the map and sometimes what's online, it gets pretty confusing. Oh, this is what I was trying to look for. Now, if anybody can remember from my first video, I talk about the father of Hollywood, H.J. Whitley. And here's his wife, Virginia. Wow, my grandson. This is what I wish I added in my video earlier. But there's H.J. Whitley, because he's buried here too. Huh. Think about that. That's pretty amazing. I may have found his grave around here. It's very hard. It's easy to miss. Look at that. Hobart Johnston Whitley, the father of Hollywood. When I was coming here the first time trying to find out about where he was buried for my first historical History Street Smarts video, I couldn't find him. Here he is. The father of Hollywood. Now definitely when you're coming to visit, I would say come like a little earlier, because they close certain parts earlier than other places. So in this corridor, it seems to be open just like the rest of the cemetery. Now I actually have not been to this section. So as you see, it's like a little room. Huh. Sometimes I just like to see the names, because I think sometimes people here don't get visited as often. This is kind of cool. Huh. You see that? Louise Fazenda. Oh, she was a bathing beauty.
Now look at my face. Who told you to open this table? Close it immediately. Close it. Oh.
And this is a statue to commemorate her. That's neat. This is how it looks a little bit, the corridor right here. So there's an upstairs to this section. So let's just go upstairs to see who we see. Oh, let me see. Lily Mae McMillan. Oh, so this is where they held their funerals, in here. So let's go upstairs. Let's see what we got. I've actually never been here. I've been here several times, but never inside here. Now, when I do my Santa Monica Boulevard video, I'm gonna highlight the history of Hollywood Forever Cemetery, because there's so much interesting history with this place too. More people around. Huh. Huh. Oh. At first I thought Peter Lorre was moved because I didn't remember them moving him. But there's an artist that is showcasing their photographs. Huh. I should have done more looking into before coming up here, just in case, because I don't want to miss anybody I really wanted to see. Oh, okay. Creator Superman is buried here. And his wife. And that's pretty cool. See, I didn't even realize that. You just never know who you'll see. That's why I say it's better to come having your list of people, because you don't want to miss anybody. Oh, look. Ann Sheridan's buried here. Huh. Famous actress.
I suppose you'll do me a lot of good.
I won't treat you like a kid sister. Give Steve a chance, he'll start telling you how things grow. Which way we go?
Co-creator and co-writer of I Love Lucy. Madeline Pugh Davis. Wow. They have a film reel right here. Laszlo Mix. Huh. It's pretty cool. I'll go more in detail when I make my Santa Monica Boulevard video. I'm talking about the history of this place. I see there's a picture of Judy Garland right there. John Carlyle. Huh. A lot of Jean Clarkson. I even noticed that people bury their pets too. So that was a pretty cool experience. But you just never know who you're gonna see. I mean, again, as I said before, I like to do my research before coming in, but it's also kind of good to just explore, because then you know some people that are buried there, and sometimes you'll just go and think, huh, who else is there? Because now you know the surroundings a little bit. But I tend to want to know who I'm seeing first, and then if I happen to see somebody, I'm like, oh, I need to do more research, you know? I'll just show you guys how it looks from behind. But yeah, I would definitely recommend coming to visit H.J. Whitley, because not a lot of people know about him, and I feel like he's very important. Important because without his work and development, here, the valley, a lot of places wouldn't be the way that they look like. But if you want to know more about H.J. Whitley, please watch episode 1 of History Street Smarts. Look at that. Peacocks. There's a bunny. A little black bunny. And other peacocks. They basically own the cemetery. Now here's one I mentioned. So all you have to do is go right here. This is kind of like near the entrance right here. So that's like the gift shop area. That's like the office area. You just walk down here. Walk down. And this little corridor. This is where you find H.J. Whitley and that whole... Basically we were in there. That little circle thing. We were in there. All right there.
I do love you, darling, and you love me too. You do, don't you? Yes, you do.
You're wonderful.
Now, I want to pay a visit to Clifton Webb because there is a famous story in Haunted Hollywood where Clifton Webb has said that one of the biggest things that he was scared of was people that would forget about him. And being avid classic film lovers that I am, and I bet many of you guys are, I feel like to just prove him wrong when he was alive, people should just take the time and just say hi to Clifton and just tell him that he was remembered. Now, some people don't like coming to cemeteries. I kind of think you're just saying hi to people who have passed on, you know? It's just fascinating, especially you're reading these names and you just want to wonder about their lives and everything. You just want to learn more about them, you know? Rows and rows of different kinds of people that come by here. Let's see. I don't think it was this far. Now, I'm trying to find Clifton Webb, but I did come by something else that I have seen before, but I just wanted to show you guys new. The Talmadge. All the Talmadges. There's Norma Talmadge, the whole family, the Talmadges. That's pretty cool. I think one of the things that people forget about cemeteries is that it makes everybody, no matter who you were in life, all together in death. Always show respect, you know? Respect to everybody. No matter living or alive, or dead, you know? Hazel. Ah, there you are. I found him. Here's Clifton Webb. Hi, Clifton. Just wanted to say hi. Wanted to make sure that you were not forgotten.
You're who?
Lynn Belvedere.
But you can't be.
Why not? Have you ever seen me before?
No. No, of course I haven't.
Very well, then.
There was a video where Clifton Webb, star of Titanic, the 1953 version, of course. But there are people here that remember you, so. Now, if you guys are wondering where Clifton Webb was, because sometimes the images on Find a Grave are kind of difficult, all you have to do is passing where I showed you where the H.J. Whitley was. All you have to do is go to where like there's a gold building, kind of like in the middle. It's like a mausoleum, and then you have to go to one of the doors on the left side, not the right side. So on the left side, and you just have to go in the middle. Past where, if you find where Norma Talmadge is, you just have to keep going down, and then Clifton will be like almost near the end of the corridor. It's just interesting to see what kind of people Clifton Webb shares his crypts with. I'm just looking down here to see. Again, I was saying earlier, you really need to figure out who you want to see, because it could be endless, you know, endless. So I was glad I was able to come and pay my respects to Clifton. Let's check over here. Oh, wait a minute. Toberman? Now this is amazing. This is the Toberman, C.E. Toberman. He's one of the most prominent developers of Hollywood. I didn't even realize he was buried here. Most commonly known as C.E. Toberman. But it says Charles E. Toberman, Josephine, and Homer. Where I get most of my research from is actually comes from C.E. Toberman's grandson. So I didn't realize he was buried here. You never know who you're gonna see. Toberman. And he's in the same crypt as Clifton Webb. Thank you, C.E. Toberman, for everything you've done for Hollywood and for developing all the unique architecture that we see around us to this day. For any of you who are really interested in the history of Hollywood, C.E. Toberman is the guy to go. Because not only he helped develop the Hollywood Bowl, he helped develop the Montmartre Cafe. I know I got a lot of comments from people saying I mispronounced it. For the life of me, I can't pronounce the French way. So please bear with me with that. He's definitely an interesting man, you know. But I didn't realize he was buried there. So sometimes you just have to come to the cemetery and just kind of look around, and there might be a lot of people that you've heard of before in your life. Sorry if I'm looking around. I'm just seeing if there's anybody else that I missed. Bye, Clifton. I think one time when I was looking through the cemetery, I came by Harvey Wilcox by accident. So I just don't remember where he was buried. But of course, I just look him up again and see him again. But so where I am, showing the gold corridor right here. You'll see that door there, and the second door. So Clifton will be all the way down on this side. And then through these doors, the last door, that's where C. Toberman was, And then Talmadge is right there. Sanctuary of Peace. Well guys, thank you for watching this short video about some spots I thought would be kind of interesting to show. I'm really trying to experiment more how to expand my channel and my TikTok and the YouTube shorts, because I love Hollywood history, anything to do with Hollywood history, film history, Los Angeles history, all that, you name it. So I'm trying to figure out what is interesting to people, not only showing things that people don't talk about, but you know, sometimes common things, because sometimes people need a reminder, and that's okay. And I feel like why not show different people maybe things that they could find in other channels, but my own twist to it. And I feel like people don't show too much of the actual founders of the city, and that's what I also want to try to do, because as I was doing my research for other film history things, the early land developers all tie in together. So please join me in future kind of episodes. Please watch my History Street Smart videos on HJ Whitley and all the parts after that. And thank you so much, everybody, guys. Have a wonderful day.